Today we're going to be doing a DNA upgrade. Tried to record it live last week, it did not go through. So here we are. In episode 9 of Holy Harlots, we talked about how we can actually enhance our DNA expression. If you haven't watched that episode, I really encourage you to do that because it talks about the science of using sound, light, and vibration to activate higher states of our DNA, more helpful DNA that can help us regenerate, that can help us reduce aging and symptoms. And we inherit a lot of our DNA patterns from ancestors. So you're not just living out your own expression, you're living out the expression of those who came before you. So it's incredibly helpful to use sound, vibration, and light to remove what are called methyl groups from DNA and actually add in sequences that allow your body to read other DNA strands. So go check out that episode if you haven't, but let's get here together. I just want you to take a few cleansing breaths. If you want to breathe in through your nose to the count of 3, and breathe out through your mouth to the count of 6. Keep that up. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is ground you. Well, I guess permission, please. May I have permission to begin working in your energy field, begin guiding you through this DNA upgrade. Thank you. All right, we're going to be using the 174 for this because it is great for moving energy. First thing we're going to do is ground you. So I'm right below your feet. You may feel some tugging. Keep breathing. It's taking a little while for us to kind of guide it back down, so just think of yourself as grounding, as letting go right now with me. The fact that we've already set the intention that we're going to be working on your DNA means that throughout your field, I'm already getting information on it. I encourage you to question for yourself. This thing that I think I've inherited, am I ready to let it go? This thing that I've been living with that's been not so helpful, am I ready to let it go? Beautiful. Okay, so now we're charging your Earth Star. Okay, it's sounding a little bit light, a little bit tinny, so we're just going to stay plugged in until it matches the tuning fork. You might feel some coldness in your body. We are working very deep here. Whenever I feel cold for a client, I know we're doing ancestral work. Just think of your ancestors that came before you and how they were or were not supported to live in their light, in their abundance, in their perfect self-expression and divine love. This work you do on your DNA is also for them, is also for those that come after you, and for those whose lives you touch. Beautiful. You can hear the tone has started to lighten up. So I'm going to send this vibration through your central channel, at which point it will kind of fountain out down around you, forming your 6x6 biofield. Just watching it move up. Ooh, some discomfort as it mends a block in the heart and through like the ear, nose, throat channel. Beautiful. I am sensing a lot of emotion come up, so if that is happening for you, please honor it. Let it come up so that it can move out. If you need to tone, you can join me. Beautiful. Okay, Earth Star looking pretty good. Let's move over to your Sun Star, which is the positive, the light pole right above your crown chakra. So just kind of plugging in and dragging it. You can hear it's kind of dull right here. Lots of static. Lots of social media scrolling or TV. And frustration. Frustration feeling blocked from your guidance. Some discomfort in the digestive system as well. Maybe you've experienced doubt in yourself recently. That's kind of what the pattern is reading as. The thing about working with ancestors and their stuff is that it can feel overwhelming in our own body. Like, oh my God, where did all this grief come from? Where did all this sadness come from? Where did all this doubt come from? From them. And so your job is just to breathe through it. Your job is not to ignore it or stuff it down or try to whitewash it away. Honor it. I love you, I love you, I love you, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you. Oof. Sometimes I tone when I am working because the energy is so intense that extra vibration is needed to help it facilitate. So again, you're encouraged to do that for yourself as well. Okay, something softer, something more gentle here. An uncovering of your gifts. How sweet. So underneath all the pain, the inflammation, the drama, the lack, it's like your ancestors are showing up saying, we didn't just give you baggage, we gave you gifts. So now we're charging your Sun Star. I just worked through a lot of chills in my own body. Fast forward momentum is coming your way. Be really aware of symptoms your body is having over the next week. Symptoms including emotions. This will be a big purge for you. Okay, sending this down your descending channel. Beautiful. Out your feet, fountaining up and around, charging your diameter. We like the biofield. It is a double plasma membrane. So imagine a chain link fence. Lots of things can get through a chain link fence. We like the biofield, the double plasma layer, to have a strong kind of shield or bonding. And so that's what frequency does. It adds voltage so that it can kind of seal itself up, making it magnetic and have a strong polarity, i.e. bringing things to you and sending things away. So we're just watching that. Okay, the body is starting to calm. Felt the vagus nerve relax through the solar plexus. Maybe your breath is getting easier as well. Beautiful, all sealed up. Bring them to the center of all their auras, please. Make sure each chakra is properly spinning and connected to its corresponding aura, please. One more for good luck. Okay, brilliant. Now I'm going to be leading you through kind of like a meditative state so that you can access your DNA. So if you haven't already, I want you to close your eyes. In your mind's eye, I want you to imagine you're in a beautiful ballroom. The foyer. On a staircase to the left, you're going to start walking up to the second floor. Move slowly. Feel the banister. Notice what the stairs are made of. Sense the light inside of your ballroom, of your mind. Okay. You're on the second floor now, and you come across a hallway. And on a doorway on the left side, there's a door with a label above it that says library. In front of the door is your special, specific DNA healer helper. Say hello to them. Maybe have a light conversation. How long have you worked here? What's your name? What's your favorite flower? Whatever. So you and your DNA healer walk into the library. I just want you to step in and see how vast, how beautiful it is. First, I want you to take a look around at all the books on the shelf. Some will be light and bright, some will be dark and dim. I want you to find a book in the library that you're attracted to that is dark, that is dusty, that is in need of love. Walk up to that book and pull it off of the shelf and notice, are all the other ones around it dark and dusty, or is it just this specific one? When you pull off the book, I want you to hand it to your DNA healer. Have them clean off the cover of the book. Have them give it a healing. When you can read the cover of the book, I want you to do so. What is the name of this DNA strand? As you heal this DNA, it will give you a hint at what it does for you. Maybe you open up a page in this DNA strand and you read about or are able to see a past life or an ancestor who had full use of this DNA strand. What was that like? May give you a hint as to how it will update you. Turn to your DNA healer and ask, is there any other healings or updates that can be brought to this DNA? This piece. When you feel like the book is beautiful, shining, and full of light, just turn it back over a few times and make sure there are no red sticky notes on it. If there are, those are methyl groups, and I want you to give them to your DNA healer and let them know that you're removing them. When this part of your DNA is healthy and activated, I want you to make sure the slot that it goes into is also clean so that you can plug it back in and watch it glow. Okay, now we're going to go find another part of our DNA, except we're going to look for one that needs to be deactivated. Maybe it's a pattern of lack, of abandonment. Just let yourself be guided to a book that looks like it is ready to go to sleep. Part of DNA or inheritance that's causing you a bit of trouble. When you find the book, the DNA piece, I want you to read the cover of the piece you've selected. We don't necessarily need to know how it's negatively impacted your life, the lives before you, because you're doing a good deed for yourself and your lineage today. With your DNA healer, I want you guys to discuss what the best option is. Should you just take the light out of it? Should you tape it with a big red X? Let your body and your system know that this DNA piece no longer needs to be read or activated in your space. When you feel like this piece that's been plaguing you has been deactivated, go ahead and plug it back in with reverence, with appreciation that you have the ability to modulate these. I want you to step back into the center of your library and just look at all your potential. What scientists have called junk DNA, 98% of our DNA, you're looking at it and it's not junk. It needs your attention and your intention. So with your DNA healer, I want you to ask them to access the highest vibration of light consciousness from Source and watch how they channel it through their body and begin spreading it out to your whole DNA library. Light and vibration heal. It changes your patterns from the inside out. Watch how the light deactivates some and activates many, many more. Your potential has only just begun. I want you to give your DNA healer a hug of so much gratitude. Thank them for being there and helping you access more of your light, of your abundance, of your love by working on your carbon DNA. Let your DNA library know that you are leaving now, but you will be back with much more light, much more curiosity, and much more fun. I want you to begin walking out of the DNA library. And shut the door. You can place one hand over your heart, one hand over your stomach. Begin lightly rubbing your body back into the here and now. I'm going to send you off with a little bit of Fibonacci. Thank you for joining me. I hope you find so much love and so much value in this healing. And if you want to support these free videos, please become a channel member. And I hope something really, really amazing happens to you today, that you won't be able to deny how much you are supported by the universe and loved by the universe.